The following is a video documentary of the 1999 Topps Finest Edgar and James with coating, and that card was graded a mint 9 by PSA, and PSA number is 063-00291. And let's start with the top left perimeter of the capsule itself. And as you can see, the capsule's your typical PSA capsule. It is very unremarkable in terms of distinguishing marks, things like that, forensic markers. You can see there are a couple of, in the clear area along the border there are some specks which are trapped within the capsule itself. So those could be used as forensic markers later on should analysis be necessary. And as you can travel through, you see there's another one there in the middle of the screen. You see your standard weld points, but it's a very clean production otherwise. You see some things trapped in there. Those could be distinguished marks for later on. You see your red and white flip, PSA flip there. Now you see the card actually entering into the frame. The corner is very nice, the gold corner. This card was rated a mint 9, so it is in very good condition. In the middle on the in the clear portion there, you can see a little blue thread of some sort that could be used later on to distinguish the capsule itself. As we travel down the perimeter of the card, we can see there's, again, not very much that's going to distinguish this card. There are some surface scratches all along the entire surface of the capsule. That's pretty standard wear and tear because this was not a protected card. It was not in a plastic sleeve. So you will see that type of wear and tear on it. You can see there's in the bottom right-hand corner of the card, there's some threading. That would be a distinguishing mark for this card if the card was ever called into question for any reason. So we travel along the bottom portion. You can see there's a little, maybe in the middle of the screen there, in the green, in the clear portion, there is a piece of skin, something like that, that's trapped in the capsule itself. That could be a distinguishing factor if ever called into question. Travel along the perimeter, again, not much to distinguish this from others, but there are some very small things that we've noted so far. The card itself enters the frame, a very sharp lower corner. There's another marker in the clear area right there on the left-hand side. The card itself is in very good, sharp condition, so there's not much there in the way of forensic indicators anyway. As we travel up to the upper left-hand corner of the card, we are going to see that the corner itself is in very good condition, no threading. Along the top portion of the card, you can see the beginning of the coating designation there. You can see it's stated in black letters along the, runs north to south along the left-hand side of the card. So the card obviously has been protected and is in very good condition as we look at the surface of it, going back and forth. The thing I wanted to note was that underneath his wristband, you will see that there's a dull rectangular area. That should be noted as a forensic marker as well on the card. So something to take note of should ever be reviewed in the future. As we travel down the rest of the card, we will see that it is a typical shiny sort of chrome sort of surface finish. So you can see reflection pretty much on everything. Has the the pigskin sort of football surface coating there. But otherwise, with the exception of this corner having the slight threading and the rectangle on the card, those are the two distinguishing factors of the card. This concludes the review and video documentary of this card.